So the second book is the ABC of real estate investment in America. So the first one is global, while the second one is specifically tailored to America. So I started getting friends reaching out to me after we started our $200 million expansion in the US. In fact, somebody sent me a message. His message read, "Does we attend same church? We do the same business." That's his message. I'm even probably older than you. How come you are this successful? That's the person's question. So I sense a bit of jealousy in that, and I've gotten vibes like that from a few quarters. And I've decided, you know what? There's nothing, I will put it in plain sight. A white man has insulted us. If you want to hide a thing from a black man, put it in a book. I will put it in a book. Whoever can read it. Every step of what we are doing in America, how we're doing it, even with images of what we are doing. Okay, Yatunko. With price to guide and explain. Everything we put in a book. This is a lot of people want. In exchange, donate towards the food bank that we are starting. Okay, and so and that is very, very important to me. So it's called the ABC of America Real Estate Investment, a beginner's guide to real estate success in the US. Okay, and this is for a layman. You want to start real estate in the US, whether you're in UK, you're in Canada, or you're anywhere else. By the way, please, this work for the entire North America. We just decided to put America. So in other words, these same things in the book will work for you if you're in Canada, if you're in Mexico, and all this, North America, right? We just didn't want to complicate it with North America, just ABC of America's real estate investment. So, what is the book about? A foundational guide for individuals looking to understand and succeed in the US real estate market. Then what's the purpose? Simplifies real estate concept for beginners, offer practical tool for first-time investors. Okay, practical tool for first-time investors. Why this book? Focus on US market, one of the most dynamic in the world. Are you aware the US real estate market is the largest in the world? If you're aware, type I'm aware. If you're not aware, type I'm not aware. Come on, talk to me. Are you aware the US real estate market is the largest in the world? We're talking over 4 trillion, way over, right? Is the largest. So if you can understand how the US real estate market works, you understand how real estate should work anywhere else in the world, right? Even if you're not planning to do real estate in the US, it's good to understand the US market. I had to go to Harvard University for 2 years to study real estate investment in the US. Okay, because if once you get the blueprint for US, you can do it anywhere else. You can sort anything out. So practical advice for navigating the unique legal and financial landscape, tailored for both local and international investors, right? So the book is good for those here in the US already, or those who are international and are trying to look at how do I invest in the US. I see people every day telling me, "Dr. Stephen, I want to invest in the US, but I don't know how. I don't live in the US, but I want to invest. Can I even invest if I'm not a US resident?" Some people don't know. Yes, the answer is yes, you can invest. You don't need to be a US citizen to invest in the US, right? So key theme, number one, foundational concept, real estate basics, property type, financing market trends. Number two, investment strategies, long-term and short-term investment. Number three, navigating the US market, legal, tax, regulatory considerations. Number four, building wealth through real estate, rental income, flipping properties, and equity growth, right? So we went in depth from tax to regulation and other considerations. We looked at real wealth, looking at rental income. We looked at flipping. We looked at equity. We looked at raising funds through equity syndication and debt syndication. So how do you raise funds? Right. So you need 15%. I'm raising about $60 million and I'm raising 200 million. I've got institutional investors who are going to give us the 140 million. So I'm only raising 60 million of that money, of that 200 million, right? So how do you structure to start raising such? And I'll share with you later today how some of you can. By the way, how many of you are interested? Let me even ask before I continue. In being part of you've heard about our current $200 million US expansion. How many of you have heard of it? Okay. Jumoke says, aside donating today, can we donate after today to the project? Yes, you can. You can. Even after today, you can still donate towards, I mean, it's a continuous, food bank is continuous. We keep relying on donations for the food we'll be providing in those locations. So even if after we open it up, we open the food bank up and we start giving out food, we will constantly rely. That's why we needed to build a team around it. We'll constantly rely on money to buy food to give people, right? So it's going to be heavily intensive. Okay, so how many of you have heard about our current $200 million expansion in the US? If you have heard of it, please type I've heard of it. If you have not, just type I've not heard of it. I just want to even know whether some of you are aware of our $200 million expansion in the real estate market in the US. I'm not talking about what we do in Dubai or Nigeria, just US alone. Okay, so I can see some of you are aware, some of you are not aware. Wow, some people are not aware. Funny enough. Okay, my next question is, how many of you would like to invest in our US project? How many of you would like to put your money into it? Right, it's a minimum of $10,000. And I think, in fact, Monday is the last day for some of the bonuses we've given, some incentives we're giving, and all of that. Monday is the last day. But how many of you are interested in investing in what we're doing in the US? You want to put your money into the $200 million expansion we're doing in the US. How many of you would like to be part of it? Just type me, 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 me. Okay, let me see. How many of you would like to be part of that? Oh, okay. I can see Mohammed Sani from Cameroon. How are you? Okay, so I can see a lot of you are interested. Okay, will remind me in case I forget once I'm done to talk to you more about it, about what we're doing in the US, how many of you can be part of it. Monday is the last day for some of the amazing bonuses we're giving. The minimum requirement is 20,000. We reduce it to 10,000. We're giving some bonuses beyond what is on the timetable, and it ends on Monday. So I'll share more about that. Afolabi says, I'm interested, but I just got a job in Angola, but lives in Nigeria. That doesn't affect investing in US, right? Most of our investors, you will be shocked, they're in Canada, they're in UK, they're in Nigeria, right? So you don't need to be in the US to be able to invest in the US. And wherever you are in the world, we've structured so that will give you a return back to you. So everyone can invest from anywhere in the world. So back to the book, ABC of American Real Estate Investment. So what is the structure of the book? Part one, understanding real estate basics. Right? It's always good to understand the basics of, real estate, how it works. What are the basic fundamentals? I love fundamentals. Part two of the book explore US property types, residential, commercial, and industrial. Okay. A lot of time people just think residential is only real estate. Meanwhile, there are more juicy opportunities in commercial and industrial real estate than residential. Every time we all just talk residential, residential, residential. There's so much opportunity in commercial and industrial. Part three, building a successful investment plan, right? Like I said, we have to sit down and say, okay, we want to These projects we're trying to do for phase one, by the way, we're doing over $1 billion expansion in the US. But we said phase one, let's do 200 million, phase one. Okay, how do we raise the money for phase one? How do we give everybody their money back? What is the structure that guarantees we will make the money back and we'll be able to give everybody we invest? All that we needed to plan. So in the book, in part three, we're giving you the blueprint of how you plan, okay, how you plan a real estate investment in the US. How do you plan? How do you pay your investors? How do you raise money? And then part four, case studies and success stories, right? Testimonies are powerful. When you hear others who have done it, their background, and how they've been able to really achieve something for themselves, it encourages you to know that you can do the same for yourself, right? You can replicate the same thing for yourself. How many of you think this is a good book? Okay, come on, talk to me. If you think it's a good book from what you're hearing, type this is good. The structure of the book. How many of you like the structure? Part one, understanding the basics. We went just basic of investing in the US. Part two, we focus on the property types. Part three, we focus on the funding, but bottom line, funding and making sure everybody is paid at the end of the day. Part four, we looked at case studies of those who've done it, have made money, and so you're encouraged. Okay, I can see a lot of you like it. Okay, so what's the strength of the book? Easy to understand language for beginners, comprehensive coverage of US real estate dynamics, practical example and checklist for actionable steps, focus on wealth building strategies. Are you glad? Good news. Are you glad that all this book also have a workbook? Am I correct, Mr. Barry? Mr. Barry, is Mr. Barry there? Or his network is frozen? Right. Mr. Barry, are you there? You need to unmute yourself. Okay. Any member of the team, please confirm. We have a workbook for this. So what that means is that we structure the book in a way that you can work your way in the book almost like you are studying, for an exam. It's structured with a workbook that kind of help to even strengthen the understanding as you go through the book. Okay, can somebody help me get Mr. Barry to confirm that the workbook is ready? So I'm super excited about that. I think this is the first time we're having a book that has a workbook, right? So you're reading the book, but you're also having, like a quiz around it that tags you and help you to remember. Mr. Barry, welcome back. Can you confirm that the workbook is ready for each of the book? Can you confirm that? Okay. Any member of the team, can they just chat Mr. Barry? Don't know what's wrong with his network. You can type your answer. I'm not sure I can hear. So key takeaway, understanding market cycle.
Yeah, the workbook was.
Yeah, okay, I'll get the answer. Understanding market cycle is crucial for timely investment. Okay. Okay, or crucial for timing investments. Location is a key determinant of property value. Leverage and financing can amplify returns, but requires careful management. Real estate is a long-term wealth building tool. So these are some of the key takeaways. Number one, understanding market dynamics, and timing, location, leverage. Leverage is key in real estate, ladies and gentlemen, and also understanding the long-term nature of real estate investment. So all that. So the audience, first-time real estate investors, individual exploring the US market, investors who want to invest in US real estate market. Final thoughts, a valuable source for anyone stepping into the US real estate market. This is a must. Read the real estate, the ABC of America's real estate investment to kickstart your real estate journey today. Okay, are we happy about this? Mr. Barry, are you back?
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I had network. Yes. So the workbook and practice questions are all embedded in the main book.
Beautiful.
So
For books.
as they read, they do practice questions. They also do feedback on each of the chapters.
Wow, beautiful. Come on, guys, can we clap about this? Are we really, really excited about this? So this is really good. This is really, really good. So the good news is like I said, every proceed from this book, particularly the soft copy. Why am I saying particularly the soft copy? For the hard copy, we have to remove cost of printing the book, cost of logistics. For the soft copy, all proceed goes towards food bank in Lagos, Nigeria, and in Houston. If you're excited, come on, clap, everybody. Let me clap if you're excited about this. So what we've done is to automate the process. What we've done is to automate the process. Once you visit pay.gtesglobal.com/SAFFD, okay, pay.gtesglobal.com/F. By the way, why are you using GTES Global? Why not Stimactia Foundation? Mr. Barry, these are things you should have taken note of.
Okay, sir. Well, we can correct that, sir.
Okay, but for today, pay.gtesglobal.com/SA Foundation. That the SA stands for Stimactia Foundation, so SAFFD. And I would love if they can, re-edit this. Stimactiafoundation.com/Mercy, right? Mercy book.
Okay.
Mercy books. Okay, yeah. Stimactiafoundation.com/Mercy books. So people know that, or Mercy Food Bank, yes. Stimactiafoundation.com/Mercy Food Bank. I think that's a better way to put it.
Okay. That will be done and adjusted and sent to the platform.
Good. Have we posted the link to the platform now?
Yes, I've told my team to do that and post it now. Let me just confirm that it's done.
Everybody, I want you to confirm, have you gotten the link to the WhatsApp group now? The WhatsApp group. No. Somebody's posting the wrong link. Can the admin post the right link into the chat box? For those, so 2 links has not been done, Mr. Barry. The link to the WhatsApp group has not been put. The link to getting the book right now, because all of you can get the book right now. We need them to post it on YouTube, Facebook, here on Zoom. So we need everybody to get to work. Where are the SA team, please? Right, Jamie, are you there? So we need to post the WhatsApp group link on here on Zoom, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on all platforms we're streaming. We also need to post the link for people who want to get the book right now. How many of you are getting the book right now? So once you make a donation of minimum $2, you will be able to download the book immediately. In fact, we did it in such a way that once you make the donation, it redirect you to download the book. Then the book is also sent to your email. Please take note that some of you, the book may go to your spam. So check your spam box. But we've done 2 ways. So once you click this link, you'll be able to just immediately make your donation, then immediately download the book. but we also did it in such a way that it doubles for in terms of it doubles to be able to help you in a big way by, I mean, you're just able to immediately move to the downloading of the book. Okay, so the group has been created. If they can make me an admin, I will
Okay.
appreciate.
Okay, sir.
Then where is the link for those who want to buy the book right now?
Jamil, please put that link in there now. Link for the book purchase. Thank you, Jamil.
Okay. Okay. So I want to post, can we post the link for those who are on Facebook? So those of you on Facebook, those joining on Twitter, those joining on YouTube, we're trying to post the link. So wherever you're joining from, you can join the WhatsApp group. And we intend to, make sure that we keep growing the group, and keep growing the group. If one group gets filled up, we create a new group. And we have a massive army of volunteers who are working with us to make sure this becomes a success story. So all of you, I've heard people want to, one of my mentees came and said, I'm gathering all your mentees. We want to buy you a car for your 40th birthday. I said, what's in my heart is not, I don't need anybody's car. I don't need anybody's, all I need um, um, is to make this food bank a reality, right? Donation towards this food bank and making it a reality is the most important thing to me right now. Okay, it's the most important thing to me right now. So please, let's play a role in making this happen. Can we post the link as well? The link to buying the book right now on Facebook, on WhatsApp. I want to see it across all the groups. And can we also all have it so that we can share it with our friends and say, hey, get this latest amazing book from Dr. Stephen, and all you need to do is make a donation, and we are good to go. Okay. So where is the third flyer on the day for the what's it called? The book launching? Where
Yes,
is
sir.
that?
I think it's on the slide here, sir. You can scroll up a bit.
I have just two. It's not on this. Which slide?
On the slide.
It can't be on this slide because I'm not using a Google link for my slide, right? So it definitely can be, but I'm even asking for, um, I'm even asking for the one of Houston, right? I'm even asking for the one of Houston. I can see in the group the one for Abuja. For Houston, they don't need to put the venue. They just can put my number for how people can apply to come. But they can put the date. It's an end of the year party. It's even supposed to be branded differently. It's end of the year party and book launch, all mixed together. Okay, so I want to find out how many of you have been able to get the book now, just to be sure we have all sorted. Someone say, can I donate by depositing money? I knew this question was going to happen. Remember, Mr. Barry, I talked about them putting their account number as well.
Okay, we can put in the our account number right away so you can pay into that account
Where is
straight.
the missions account number? I love things being separately done because raised the question in the group and wanted to know where Joshua was. You needed to put a call to him. Okay, so in the group, because I just don't want numbers flying up and down. So join the WhatsApp group. Somebody is asking for Zelle. Okay, you know what? Join the WhatsApp group and ask all these questions, and we will do our best to provide these things in the WhatsApp group. So whether you want to use Zelle, whether you want to use whatever option you prefer, kindly join the WhatsApp group. Can we post the link to the WhatsApp group again so everybody
Okay.
has? Sure, everybody
Okay.
has.
Okay.
Okay, I want to thank. I can see. By the way, how many of you have been able to get it? To be sure the thing works well, how many of you have made the donation and you're able to download the book? I just want to be sure it works well. Anyone? You're able to make your donation and you're able to download the book. Okay. Adela Jatai will say, yes, I've gotten the book. Thank you. Wow. I'm happy that it works well. Because all these tech things, you can just do it and you think everything is working perfectly and you'll be shocked that it doesn't work the way you want. Taufik says the site is not opening. I doubt that. Taufik, the link is again posted here. Use another browser because Adela just said he was able to do it. So, I'm sure maybe it's your, hosting or something. Okay. So, or you can scan the QR code. Adela, Taufik, you can scan the QR code and we're good to go. So, good news. Tomorrow, Samuel also said he has gotten the book now. Thank you. Please, if you have made your donation and you've gotten the book, let me know. I want to be sure this thing works well. I can see Olajumoke made a $10 donation. She did more than $2. Thank you. Dio did $5 instead of $2. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've seen a lot of you
Thank you.
who chose to go above and beyond. More people did the normal. Thank you for that as well. But some of you went above and beyond. Thank you. Obaka Josiah Musa says site not opening. So for those
Oh,
of you seeing site not opening, do me a favor, change the browser or scan this QR code, right? In other words, to scan the QR code, just use your phone, go to the camera of your phone, then bring it closer to this QR code that you're seeing here. And that might work if you use that model, right? So if you use that model, it might work. I'm sure that model will work better for you. But hey, tomorrow, Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, is voting day. So, Mr. Barry, if you can do a flyer for it, voting day, so we can put it the time. You will moderate the process, Mr.
the
Barry.
voting day.
Yes, the voting day. Okay, so you will moderate the process. The voting
Okay.
day
Can you just give me some more clue? Voting day is all about
to
yeah.
pick the chairman of the
Okay.
committee.
Okay.
Right. So what we need basically, people can do 1 minute or 2 minute video who they are. They can also post their profile or manifesto. Right. We need a chairman I want the volunteers to own this. I don't want this to be a GTExt employee or Civic employee project. I want it to be project owned by mentees, people who learn from me, who have gotten value from me and things like that. So somebody's asking for the link for the WhatsApp group. So keep posting the link every 5 minutes. So let's do a
Okay.
ban of time. We're going to be doing the voting so that people who want to vote, who think they can lead every volunteer because we need to leverage on all the volunteers, and we all go to war practically to raise $2 million for this project. And I need a head of the committee who is not a staff, who believe in this vision. And we'll work with our team, our staff, to make this a reality. So the person must show that they have leadership skills, they've led projects before, they've been able to galvanize team and push teams for success. So if Olabode is there, can do a banner, I'll give him the time now because I need a flyer. I want to push it as well. We're voting for the chair of the committee for the food bank. So it keeps track of donation, help us to motivate everybody towards donation, see to it that this becomes a reality. Yes. Okay. Let's go on. How many of you, like I said, wants to hear a bit more about our $200 million US project? If you want to hear about that, can you type, I'm interested, I'm interested. I'll just briefly talk about that, then come back again to, give a recap on the book. Okay. Okay, so I can say a few, not few, a lot of us want to hear. Okay, thank you for that. So what we've done, and I shared in the book how you can do things like this, is to come up with a syndication